Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
This is Code Geass, R2, Episode 1, Episode 26 of the series. Are you excited to get into it?
Yes.
We recorded a podcast-like discussion where we discussed the morality of the series and a bunch of different things for Season 1. We'll be doing another one for Season 2. In it, I was a little bit forceful about discussing the morality of things and like really trying to get through and like put a magnifying glass on it to hopefully prepare you for like, I don't know, what the different angles of things maybe. And I think we had a good discussion, all things considered. So if you guys want to check that out, that's there. It's like a long, I think it's around an hour or less or something around there. And I think it's pretty good. So go check that out and go check out our previous reactions to the series. Also check out Patreon where you can get like at least a week. I don't know how far ahead for this show because we still haven't, as the time of recording, we still haven't started posting the reactions to the series, even for Season 1. So you check out Patreon and get, I don't even know how far ahead. Hope you check that out. That's linked in the description. Hope you guys leave a like and subscribe. What do you have any, well, oh, there's another thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you have any predictions?
I was gonna say, well, that's completely pointless because we started watching already and then the program that we used to record just completely froze and like got all like weird and like the screen went all like zoomed in and white and stuff. So we lost the recording and the OP reaction, but fortunately we noticed like as soon as it happened right after the OP. So all we've seen so far is like the I don't know what the fuck is going on, but Lelouch is like prancing through the school halls and bamboozling whatever her name is. Valletta, who is for some reason at the school, and everyone's having a great time. And then C2 is piloting a big ship with the like remaining 6 Black Knights in there. So
and one of the Holy Swords. That guy's one of Toto's guys.
Yeah. So I don't know if we're gonna get like a flashback or like what the fuck is going on with Lelouch. If he, I guess I can talk about some of my theories since I saw that and I was gonna want to pause after the OP anyway. I guess one option is that the Emperor could have maybe like erased his mind or like, I don't know, it seems like a weird thing where we went a year ahead but also like back in time at the same time because Shirley's calling him Lulu. He's hanging out, his eye isn't permanently in Geass mode. So, and we know that the Emperor has like far deeper knowledge of that kind of thing. He's like literally fucking God up in the sky watching everything like it's a TV show. So I don't know if he like has something to do with it or C2 had something to do with it or like I have no idea, but I guess we'll find out.
Indeed. Leave a like and subscribe, check out Patreon like I said, and we'll see which of these come to fruition. Only time can tell. Whenever I watch the show, I want to start talking like the characters, like no one can say for sure. Only fate will decide. We're gonna rewatch the little intro part here, which we already saw.
And you'll get our second OP reaction.
And my like 5,000th or whatever it would be. Sorcery, you're going away. Sorry. I'm sorry, he keeps falling off.
We are now entering Tokyo Settlement controlled airspace.
And this place is looking pretty good for being destroyed a year ago.
Acknowledged. I appreciate it.
We're the only ones left, all that remains of the Black Knights, who along with Zero once struck terror in the heart of Britannia. If Operation Flying Swallow 4 is successful, then forgive me. Here's to you. To victory! Long live Japan! Long live Japan!
Lelouch. Oh, not again. You are persistent. You're not going to get away this time.
It's just such a weird vibe.
Catch you later. The moment you turn this into a contest of strength and speed. Aren't you overreacting? I mean, this is just about making up a PE class. No, quit cutting class, Lelouch. I have more than enough school credits to pass, don't I? Don't worry, it's only colored smoke.
Ow! Are you trying to kill me, Coach?
Ribble, but how did you? I need to borrow your bike, Ribble. See ya.
What are you up to now?
So he sounds really weird. Like maybe that's just me forgetting how he sounds and him not doing like a weird, intense voice. But he literally sounds completely different.
It's kind of like how, spoilers for Death Note, how Light sounds when he's not Kira. Oh yeah, what happened to Nonali?
Yeah, she's just gone.
Well, you remember what happened to her at the end?
Yeah, she got kidnapped.
She got taked.
It looks like we're getting a lot of new characters coming in.
Do you like the OP?
I do. It's not as good as the other ones for me. But it's a different vibe, so we'll see how it sort of goes in with this part of the story.
I think the last one is like, the last one's better. The next one.
Because here, have some. It's from Millie.
Careful.
I can't eat after. You're right. I'm sorry. It's been a year since Britannian forces crushed the Black Rebellion, the revolt instigated by Zero. Things have finally quieted down. At one point, I considered returning to the homeland with my brother.
Did you hand in your career guidance report yet?
Huh?
That's the reason this
What
letter
is
was so
happening?
upset.
Oh.
So what about college?
I am sick and tired of being a student, but I'm not ready to get a job and join the system either.
A typical answer.
Okay, so my theory still stands that someone, whether it was the Emperor, another type of like C2 or V2 type person, or like someone out there, probably definitely not C2, because if she was that powerful to like take away his Geass abilities and change time,
she could have done that to Mao.
Yeah, exactly. So someone either similar to her but more powerful, or the Emperor, or someone else who has like harnessed these abilities, has now just like created, I don't know, a parallel universe, or just like switch things around so that now Lelouch doesn't remember that he actually had a sister, Nonnally, who's been taken. They probably, even though they can change times, maybe they can't get her back, so they had to like switch things around and like settle it out for a bit. And I don't know in service of what, but that's still my theory now.
I want to battle more challenging opponents.
Gambling. Chess gambling.
That's a lie. I do this out of sheer boredom. In short,
Main event is a brutal match between brothers. Which sibling will win?
It's like Kakashi.
Or the younger?
we don't belong here. Let's go. It's simple to figure out. Just relax when they don't have the strength.
I'm terribly sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
But I'm 11, and you're a Britannian student. This is inexcusable.
All the more reason to excuse you. I hate having our social class held over you like a sword.
It doesn't matter. The powerless have no choice but to bear their lot in life,
Huh?
regardless if their oppressor is wrong.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't push your values on me. I'm not interested.
I beg your pardon.
Come here. That's good you've got here.
Yes, Mr. King, we have a large quality catch of bunnies today.
You're wrong, sir. I'm not for sale.
But you are for sale. You should know by now, losers don't have any rights.
Alert. Unforeseen trouble occurred.
Curse your own wretched birth for not having been born with power. That's what His Majesty always...
Nice mafia, Lelouch. What an arrogant display. Beating upon the weak, are you?
This is the grown-up world in here, schoolboy, so get lost.
Then will the adult world devour the student, or is it the other way around? Why don't we find out the answer with this?
With chess?
Big brother, don't!
Students really don't know much of anything, do they?
That's not true, Mr. Black King. You're a famous chess player in the gambling arena, aren't you?
So, you know who I am, huh?
Do you have a thing to say?
No, it's just super bizarre.
Do me a favor.
I'm glad all of them are alive. It's just so bizarre to be watching. It just is so weird.
What I'm saying is that others will hear how you cunningly cheated me.
I what?
Such a naughty.
Now wait a minute!
Cheat, but in chess, how could you?
There's no way to do it!
Get him and hold him. Now to whip up a little evidence against the kid.
What?
Oh, really?
Fair play doesn't win that game.
Just pulls out a gun? Oh shit. I wonder if C2 gets him.
That was a crazy move.
Oh my god!
Move out!
Come on, this way.
What? Hey! Lelouch! What is this? What's happening? What?
I wonder if C2 gets to him, if she can, like get him his memories back. Because only her and, like, I guess the rest of them and Colin would theoretically still know who he was. If they do, but it seems like they're trying to get him, but it seems like they were prepared and using Lelouch as bait. Because obviously whoever, you know, switched things up would know that C2 was out there and gonna be coming and try and get him.
We welcome you here to Area 11.
We didn't expect an armed reception.
The Chinese Federation a better understanding of us Britannians.
My, an uncommonly straightforward approach.
May we have what you're carrying, sir? Our security is perfect. You don't need to carry that antique weapon here.
Shinke, that was rude of you.
Please forgive me. But I hoped it would offer you and the other Britannians a better understanding of the Chinese Federation.
Why you?
What is that?
Sparkly smoke. Oh shit.
Good. Now enter the 7th sequence.
Commander, Viceroy Colaris is...
Pay no attention to that low-level bureaucrat. Our orders come directly from the Emperor himself.
Yeah. Wow.
Terrorists? What are leftover fragments of the Black Knights doing here?
His nightmare.
Britannia military.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The Britannians. Sorry I wasn't able to bring him here like we planned.
Don't sweat it. Urabe and the others are looking for him right now.
Understood.
She gonna get her nightmare now? Nice.
That's the way she had in her boobs.
It's so bizarre because in our discussion we were talking about how like at the point in the story that we were at, obviously like it's like Lelouch was like so in the wrong, but then now immediately when things are just significantly worse now because I don't know where Suzaku is, if he's dead or what. Lelouch has no memories. He's not fixated on revenge because he has nothing to get revenge for in this weird altered timeline. But everyone else still is like want to get him back so he can lead them to victory again. It's such an interesting like situation to be put in because it like takes they literally erased the timeline in like they erased the timeline for Lelouch of what he did and what his goals were and what his priorities were. So it's I don't know, it's just super it's like a totally different show.
Well, oh yeah, we talked about, that's one thing we did, yeah, you're right. What we talked about in the discussion was like, you know, is Lelouch in the right because now Suzaku's making this headway, there's the administrative zone being proposed, there's Cornelia and there's Schneisel who are like kind of in charge. Maybe Suzaku's way has like a chance now that like people kind of believe it, but fast forward a year, and Lelouch is removed from the picture. Supposedly Suzaku's way is like the way forward, yet here we are and Japanese people are treated worse than ever. So
yeah. Well, as we can clearly see, the Emperor has like taken a full, like he put someone else in charge, it's because he's interested in Lelouch specifically, because I think so? Didn't he say something when he was like weirdly watching them, he like said something about, he like seemed very impressed with Lelouch at one point or something.
He said, oh, you're worthy of being called my child now, during the Yuffie incident. But we don't know if he's actually interested.
Well, he seems to be paying a lot of attention to this regardless. Yeah, he's clearly removed, I mean, Cornelia may be dead, but clearly Schneisel is nowhere to be found, and this other, like, random dude is in charge.
And that's the thing about the Emperor, an interesting thing is, how the fuck did he know Lelouch was alive the whole time?
And was like waiting around to see.
But how did he also know that it was Zero and he didn't do anything?
Well, it seems like
You're my child now. How would he know? Like, how would he know? How would he possibly know? Like,
I mean, you're giving this guy a lot of credit to think that he would care about even what happens to like.
I'm not giving him any credit. I'm just saying it's curious how he's removed entirely from the thing. Everybody's trying to figure out who Zero is, and then in the critical moment, he's just like, oh, you're worthy of being called my child now. After we saw the flashback of when he was a kid, and he's like, you're dead. You've always been dead to me. You never existed. You're not even my child.
Yeah.
He disowned him.
Well, I guess...
Whether he cares or not isn't really my point. My point is, like, it's interesting that he knew the whole time, didn't say anything. Like, I just think that says stuff about him. I'm not trying to tell you what to think.
No, I guess to me, it seems like he just waited it out to see what would happen in, like, a weird battle royale with his children. To see, like, what ones were good. Like, he probably didn't like Yuffie at all. Probably thought she was a waste of space. If she's just like, oh, let's save the people and, like, treat them as equals. He's not about that at all. So, you know, seeing Lelouch, even though he told Lelouch he was dead to him, it probably didn't bother him too much that he was still going around doing stuff.
Upgrades. It looks so different.
Whoa.
You can tell the budget is like up, like they really up the budget in this half, even if slightly. There's like little things that are different.
I'll get us out of here.
Yeah, I'm sure. We'll be fine.
Rollo!
Oh my god.
That was a Black Knight as well.
Oh
And now Lulu's giving all of his same bad habits to Rollo. Admit it, Shirley. You're worried about your darling Lulu. No, I am not.
There she goes again.
Whatever.
Lucky.
Rollo! I'm out of range. What do I do now? I have to try and
That
save
phone
him.
looks so
At least I should be
normal
able to do
compared
the
to
same
their
by
other
myself.
phones.
Terrorists are responsible for this. But 11s were killed too. Are these people still counting on Zero to rescue them? The Black Knights! What do I do? Will they kill me?
C2.
If I run?
Lelouch.
Just all dripped out.
Came to get you out of here, Lelouch. I'm on your side, an ally, and your sworn enemy is Britannia. We have a conflict.
The fuck?
Make you jump there.
It sees it's her. Oh. Who shot her?
Are you alright?
I thought it was gonna be a plot twist. He was gonna look up and it was Rollo. Just. What the f.
Hold on. What are you? Stop it! That woman's still alive!
You've served your function well, good Lelouch Lamproux.
Function?
We've had our eye on you for a very long time now, young. Wakes up at 6:59 a.m. From 7:12 a.m. watches the news with his little brother while eating breakfast.
I've done today.
I prefer to think of it as a pet diary or bait journal.
Bait journal?
Or call it a trap if you wish. For that wit, all to lure C2 out of hiding.
No, wait, please, what's going on?
I'm through wasting words
I
on
hate
bait
this
like
guy.
you.
Dispose? Is this the end for me? Without
Colin
even
gonna
knowing
come
why?
flying in.
So matter-of-factly. To hell with that. Power! If I only had power! Power to
If
escape
you
this
only
place.
had power.
Power not to lose the world! What is this?
You desire power?
That voice. Girl
Oh,
who
that's
was shot?
You already possess the power you seek. Remember. Remember who you really are. The power of the king.
The king.
Now, let the seal be broken.
I see now. Persistent irritation that pricked me like thorns in my everyday life. Yes. It was all the phony memories implanted in
He
me.
just immediately switches back.
Yes.
I remember now. I am Zero!
Lelouch, I'm not asking for forgiveness. After all, we're friends, aren't we?
That day.
Yes. That's your answer, isn't it? Suzaku!
Oh yeah, I was hoping we get to see what happened there.
Before you dispose of me, I'd like you to answer a question. Being powerless is so terribly wrong, then does having power make you right? Do you find vengeance evil? What's your value of friendship?
Well, it's not out immediately, so that's...
The only truth that's left for you, Bait, is the simple reality of death.
Then that reality is all that remains for you as well. I, Lelouch v. Britannia, command you. All of you. Die!
Classic. Oh, he recognized it, too.
Yeah, he did. Well, they're sent there by the Emperor.
Exactly.
They don't give a shit about the law of the Viceroy.
Ever since that day, my heart simply couldn't accept all the time that was lost. These false memories planted in me, giving me a life as one of the herd. And yet, the truth continues to guide me toward itself. That's right. It wasn't me who was wrong. It was the world. The world has to change, so I will change it.
Been waiting for you, Master Zero. Please, give us your orders.
Very well. Because after all, I am Zero. The one who will crush the world, and the one who will recreate the world anew.
Oh my god.
Isn't this epic as shit?
Yes, Your Majesty. I have no intention of assigning this task to anyone else. The one who will kill Zero shall be me.
I already know this is my least favorite ending.
Just wait.
Or like these like chains all over the place. It makes it all seem like it's one image, and if you zoomed out, they'd all be like tied together.
I just love the style of these. Like, all the Black Knight characters have like bat wings, and then all the Britannians have angel wings and shit. Alrighty. Anything you want to say before we move on to the second half of this video?
Oh yeah, in 2 episodes. I feel like we need to like stop here for a second and actually talk about this episode, because it's not going to be as relevant in the next episode, like the stuff that was very specific to this. This was a great start to the season, because it's just like, what the fuck is happening? And you know something's up, but it's like, I wasn't sure how long it was going to go on for.
Yeah.
And or how much everyone may have been affected, or like what the full deal was, but we kind of like got everything we needed to know. Like the Emperor's behind it. He sent people specifically. They're trying to get rid of C2 because obviously she's a problem because Geass doesn't work on her. I don't know if the Emperor just like Geassed all of Japan or some shit, or just like relevant.
She has the ability to give Geass.
Yes.
So there's that. Make contracts and shit, and is immortal and is like a test subject or whatever.
I was
that was being kept hidden for so many years by Clovis, being studied and shit, which the Emperor didn't know about.
Yeah. So that's clearly a threat to him, because if someone like Lelouch, gets these abilities and gets powerful, then if he like showed up and looked the Emperor in the eye and like made him do something, I don't know if it would work on him if he's just like on another level or some shit, but he doesn't have Geass eyes, but he's seemingly can like do stuff like that. I don't know, but I guess we can go on to the next episode now. It was a solid start. Really throws you off at the start, and then immediately when Lelouch like gets his memories back, he's like, yes, I've been feeling like something was off for so long, and now I've finally like he just immediately like the drama goes to 100%, and
it's so awesome.
Yeah, I don't like the unit directly from the Emperor is like way more efficient. They're like burning all the bodies and shit, and I thought it would have been so disturbing if when he was like, die, they all like jumped into the fire.
That would have been crazy.
And just like...
Alrighty, let's move along. Alrighty, episode 27 of Code Geass, Season 2/R2, Episode 2. Let's go.
Imperial Calendar 2018. As the Holy Britannian Empire continues its drive to dominate the world, a lone rebel is resurrected. His name is Zero. A mysterious girl named C2 has given him the power of Geass, the absolute power to compel anyone to obey him. Now, Zero is again challenging the Britannian conquerors of Japan. the once proud nation now referred to only as Area 11, as his actions spread like a ripple through the world. How will they affect the people of this age? For the moment, no one knows.
I feel like this OP is already hitting different, like...
Really?
Just now.
Like you already are, you're just like, it's not as good. Now it's like...
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna pause. So at the end we saw like Suzaku and like the other two guys there. So, and we can see in the thing that they have nightmares and stuff. So I guess since it's been a year, probably obviously Suzaku was like the best pilot for the Lancelot, so they probably have since made like different versions of the Lancelot. And then those three are like the like elite nightmare pilots who have like the three like special and advanced ones that run on the same technology. Lancelot, that's my call with them.
About Shinke. Shinke! I love him. He's so fucking cool. The Chinese guy. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
What do you think of Rollo?
I don't know. I don't have too much to think about him. I don't know who he is or like where they got him from. I guess we'll have to see. And also, I noticed earlier in the OP there was just Orange Boy walking along the beach. So I guess he's.
It looked like a desert.
Oh, I thought
it might have been a beach.
I think it's because they fought on the water. Like,
right? Yeah, you might be right. I might be misremembering. I don't know.
You see Arthur? Suzaku holding Arthur?
I tried so hard when I first started watching anime. That like little run there at the end of the OP, that was like the first like Japanese like part of a song that I learned. I tried so hard to learn it and like to get it to roll off the tongue because it's just so catchy. Wait, you gotta hear the trumpet. You can't talk over the trumpet. The trumpet's legend.
The OSI forces.
Just hold out a little bit longer. Wait until Zero can get the layout of the building. We'll back you up, but you gotta stand firm.
Yeah, he just gets his memories back and immediately has to make a crazy plan to get them out of there.
It's true.
Wait, go ahead.
They literally bust in with absolutely no plan of how to get out, just that they have to get him at all costs and then he can figure it out.
Exactly. They're just like, it doesn't matter what it takes to get in.
Once we have him,
we'll get out. That's literally what their plan was. Oh shit.
Ooh. Oh my god.
It's Lelouch. It's the man who's used the Japanese people, who's used you. You want to defend a man like that? You? Zero. This is the end of you.
I was defeated by the old me, by Suzaku, and by my biggest enemy. He dragged me before the Britannian Emperor.
Really?
Former 17th heir to the Imperial throne, Lelouch v. Britannia. A long time, hasn't it, my errant son?
How dare you! You won't use your Geass.
I'm surprised he didn't poke
Majesty, I have a
Zio.
request. Allow me to join the Knights of the Round, the 12 strongest knights of the Britannian Empire.
As a reward for capturing Zero, is that it?
You! That I was going to change this world from the inside. Even if it means selling out your friends! That's right.
Very well. I like the answer you just gave him. Well then, round I order. Cover up Zero's left eye.
Yes, Your Majesty.
My unworthy son raised the banner of rebellion, although he was a prince. There's another way we can make use of him.
What?
I will rewrite your memory about being Zero, about the death of your mother, about the very existence of knowledge.
No, Geass!
You'll remember none of it. You'll just be insignificant.
No, stop! You're stealing what's most precious to me again! First my mother, and now you're taking knowledge!
Charles de Britannia engraves into you
Stop it!
false memories of a false life.
Z2.
Don't even think it. I'm not the one who gave him his Geass.
Where is Nonali now?
We tried to find her. The Black Knights all but destroyed. That's why.
What about Syra?
She and Detard escaped to the Chinese Federation. She still doesn't know Zero's true identity.
I had a younger sister, but not a younger brother. So who is he?
Who indeed?
You're Britannian soldiers, right? I'm looking for my big brother.
What are you doing there? That's a student uniform, isn't it?
Oh, you're a soldier. Thank goodness. I need to help this man at once.
He's like dead? Like...
Office of Secret Intelligence. What are the Emperor's personal agents doing here?
Good. These reports are accurate. Kalars's forces don't know about me.
There's only one survivor?
Yes, just you.
What?
That's right.
I mean, just me.
Now, give me your nightmare.
I like how he's using it in the same commands in the same order as the first time.
Yeah, I never noticed that actually. Hopefully this guy doesn't get shot by his girlfriend and then come back with amnesia and fall in love with a Japanese guy and then come back to bite him in the ass later. And then somehow end up as his gym teacher.
Thank you.
Eye contact. Are those theatrics necessary?
I don't need comments from an immortal witch.
Shit, now I've forgotten the code.
Let me see you first, Britannian!
Those bubbling sounds there before?
Well done, Q1. Now head up to level 21. N1 fire barrage 50 meters ahead, angle toward the ceiling.
I'm just immediately destroyed. Something drastically changed in there.
Outrageous! Get on them fast! With Zero here, we can win! He'll make a miracle for
Oh, that's
us.
cool.
He will!
It's going well.
Colin, I sent you to level 21.
I wanted to be here by your side. We're finally alone, just you and me.
You went through all the trouble of rescuing him just to pull a gun.
At the base we left. Kururugi, even among Knights of the Round, you're the first one ever allowed to enter this place. Even Schneisel and the others aren't aware of it.
I'm honored, Your Majesty. Why me?
Because you are the only one of the Knights of the Round who knows. About Zero's identity and Geass.
Is it a shrine?
No, it's not.
We're actually gonna learn about this.
This is a weapon for destroying God.
A weapon?
It is called the Sword of Akasha.
Lelouch, you were deceiving me right from the very beginning.
About Zero being your classmate, or about my Geass? Which one has offended you?
Both of them. Tell me this. Did you use your Geass on me like you did the others? Did you twist my mind and my heart and make me follow you? Lelouch!
Your mind and your heart are yours alone, as was your loyalty and admiration for Zero.
Don't move!
Colin, you should be proud of what you did. You decided. You made the choice. You chose Zero. You don't believe me?
I wanted to believe so much that I'd become a slave.
I see.
But the one that I believe in is Zero. Tim, it's not you, Lelouch.
Well, fine with me. By the way, are you ever going to change out of those clothes?
Don't look at me, you pervert!
Oh, is that the way you talk to Zero now?
I'm saying it to you, Lelouch.
Very well then. Go ahead.
Britannian
So
reinforcements.
dumb.
What's happening over there?
Fucking Valletta just standing there with them, hanging out.
I wonder what's gonna happen to the Tower of Babel.
Show them our Emperor's might, the overwhelming power of our holy Britannian Empire!
Be finished in 10 minutes.
Understood. We'll make a stand here to buy you time.
Just gonna blow everything up.
The system's still running.
Everything is going according to plan.
This is B2. A single enemy nightmare. Ah!
What's wrong?
Oh god.
It was just there.
B2? What's going on?
This is B6. The enemy is. It's. Ah!
B6!
This is R5. They destroyed R1.
This isn't good.
Sam, no!
cut to this
I like his
level.
music.
Yeah. New tracks.
Ooh.
This looks like a mass production prototype based on the Lancelot.
I see. Still, this is not the time to try capturing it. Destroy it.
Understood.
But who's in it?
Yeah.
It vanished?
Huh?
How did it get over here?
Are you saying the nightmare disappeared?
It's fast.
Oh shit!
Oh, that was cool. It's like tethered. It like tethered itself into the ground and like
And then flew around and then
Yeah.
reeled itself back in.
That's nice.
The fuck is that?
C2! Aren't you finished preparing that level yet?
Why are you panicking? You have Colin and Urabe with you.
Yeah, well.
The aberration! You are Suzaku, and your maneuvers are no match for real strategy.
You sure?
We've got the advantage in close range combat.
How is it doing that? Oh.
It vanished.
That can't be. It's not physically possible. There must be something else.
Oh.
Oh!
I don't know how it's doing that. Is it actually teleporting?
What your background is.
I know that every fighter we've got counts. Kozuki!
Yes.
Protect Zero. He's our last hope, and hope is what our people need.
Forgive me, Rashada.
Zero! Save Japan! Help our people to lift their heads again and fight!
Seppuku.
Oh my god.
Our worth.
Is it just fine?
That was I love that how he's a samurai. He commits seppuku and gets the killing blow.
My move now. I have more bad news for you. We're
Oh,
all
shit.
finished here.
Then it's done.
That's bad news.
Your sacrifice wasn't in vain. Hope begins now.
Who knew the Tower of Babel would fall?
We should have picked a better name.
It was cursed from the start, you say?
Wow. In half!
That's it.
Oh, they went up this elevator shafts and just...
Crush them as it falls.
Not just that. Your mistake was sealing off your escape. Signaling your location like that made you so easy to target.
They just literally sat while they're...
Bart, you remain here.
But that's...
What's wrong?
I am Zero!
With the wings?
Yeah.
Like an angel.
Kill the video!
Daddy won't take my access code!
That's it. The original line that I set up. And the only one who knows about it is Zero! Yes, I knew you would see that! Hear me, Britannia!
Oh my god, here we go.
I am burdened by sorrow. War and discrimination.
I'm sure you are.
Is carried out by the strong.
I bet he is.
The world has not changed. The people still suffer. That is why the resurrection of Zero was necessary.
Princess Kaguya.
Resurrection of Zero.
Crush the weak.
They literally think he came back from the dead now.
Man, oh man. The 11's rebel leader sure popped back up with a vengeance. Right, Suzaku?
Got it. The
What do you
signal's
think,
coming from the Chinese
Suzaku?
Federation consulate.
He was able to do both at the same time.
Chinese Federation.
Cunning and audacity is impressive.
It's Zero, the real one.
I shall fight against all those who abuse their power.
Oh.
Nina.
Therefore, I declare the establishment of the United States of Japan.
Are you certain about this? Still haven't received direct orders from the Empress.
Are you dissatisfied with my decision?
No, never mind.
Oh.
You've actually founded the United States of
Japan.
A nation consisting of just one room. As amusing as ever.
If you're a Britannian, you have already been asked to leave. Or are you one of Zero's followers?
I'm
not sure. Which am I?
I'm not terribly fond of riddles.
I'm exactly the same way myself. What I want to know is the truth. That's why I came here to kill Zero.
Okay, well, what did you think of the first 2 episodes? What do you think of little Rollo?
Rollo
coming there to kill Zero with Geass.
Yeah. That I wonder what his like ability, like they all kind of have like slightly different stuff, so I wonder what his is gonna shape up to be looking like. That yeah, I wasn't expecting that to be him in there. That was kind of cool. And I wonder like how much he was in, like, I guess he's one of the Emperor's other sons, I'm assuming, because he has the special eyes.
You think he's a prince?
I think so. He has the eyes of one.
You do have that purple
yeah.
hue to them.
And he looks like one of them. He looks like a guy version of Nonnally, basically. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that. But yeah, Zero's back. He's making the United States of Japan in
a room in the Chinese consulate.
Yeah. Which is a bit rough because they don't have too many people there. And
it's like embassies, like how if you attack the embassy, you're basically attacking, whatever.
Yeah,
country's soil.
it's the perfect thing because the Chinese Federation is huge, and they don't want to.
They don't want to direct
thought
conflict.
that they were bringing them here to work out a deal with them, or like get on some good terms
good trade deal.
Because it seems like they are like one of the bigger ones that could actually rival. Like if they came at Britannia, it would be an actual problem for Britannia, not like when Japan like weakly fights back against Britannia. They just don't have the numbers or the strength at all.
Like Britannia controls like a third of the world, at least one other third. I think it's like a third Britannia, a third the EU, maybe less at this point. And then the rest is China, is the Chinese Federation.
Yeah, so they don't want to mess with them.
Yeah, you don't want like the proxy wars, sponsoring like the Chinese Federation was sponsoring the Japanese people to like that one Sawasaki or whatever his name was to like go in there and fight a proxy war so that they could get a handle on Japan's resources. But it was they both sides don't want like an all-out conflict because that would cause like a world war. Like that's on a different level. They just want to have their little colonizations, their little like take over this or that small country
basically
at a
just
time.
Fighting battles they know they can win.
Yes, yeah. And that are beneficial, because it's not beneficial to either giant world power to be in an all-out war, just like it's not in real
especially
life.
since there's 3 of them. So it's like, well, you waste all your forces attacking the Chinese Federation. Even if you win, then you could just get wiped out by the EU. So I guess that's their ideas. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like I have more to say, but I also feel like I don't at the same time. Suzaku getting let into, what was that place called? The
Sword of Akasha.
Mm-hmm.
A weapon to kill God.
That's pretty crazy. I'm still wondering what happened to like Schneisel and where he went. And like if he's just been sent away, or he's been Geassed, or he's been, whatever's happened to him. I'm interested in that. But I do like that Suzaku, and I love when Suzaku, when Lelouch is like, even if it means selling out your friends or whatever, and then he's like, perfect answer to that question. That was so good.
I love that.
And
I love that whole exchange. I love like the unveiled nature of these interactions. You know what I'm saying? Like how all of the pretense, all of like the skeezy little sneaky shit is stripped away, and it's just like bare emotions and like rage with Lelouch. Like,
and we're finally getting.
That's the best side of it.
What I really like about this is we're early on finally getting answers. Like some mysteries are finally getting revealed.
They didn't leave that flashback till like halfway through the
later.
season.
They didn't leave the sword of whatever.
Sword of Akasha.
Akasha into like they said what that was because they like teased it a lot last times and it just seems like they've kind of got stuff in the open. We were seeing more of the Emperor. Previously we didn't really see much of him. He was just kind of like, we just heard about him and saw like random snippets of him not doing too terribly much, just like sitting there looking evil or, you know, telling Lelouch to go fuck himself. There wasn't too much going on with him, so it's nice to like be getting more of his character. But there's a lot of new characters. So
one less, Urbei's dead.
Yes.
Which sucks, as he was cool. This is one of the all
but
the holy swords are cool.
A lot of the other people are in like jail.
In prison,
still.
yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to get them back eventually.
Assumedly the only reason they didn't kill any of them is to lure out C2 was what they really wanted. Like they were placing all of their bets on like mopping up the rest of the Black Knights, hoping they can get information on like the little cells of them that are still kicking around. But mostly the Emperor really wants C2, so they probably ordered them not to kill all of the Black Knight leaders to hopefully draw out Lelouch, which would draw out C2, and hopefully give them an opportunity to catch her so that they can use her for something.
And I love how Suzaku knows. Oh yeah, we saw Nina.
We did see Nina. She looked a little bit upset after seeing Zero. Just a little bit peeved.
I'm interested to see.
She's all dressed up.
Yeah, I'm interested to see her story, like after what happened. Because the last time we saw her, she had a bomb, like was literally just sitting inside of a bomb
of a nuke.
Just chilling. So I'm interested to see like if we get into that and if she's working with what's his face now, Lloyd. That seems like likely because it doesn't she's not in a school uniform. It doesn't look like she's at school. And that would be kind of interesting.
And it seems like everybody got held back because they were all like about to graduate.
Yeah.
Or maybe they were in grade 11. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I think that because Lelouch was saying, "Oh, I have enough credits to graduate, don't I?" Yeah. So I think that like they got held back.
I had thought, but
because like. Millie was gonna be graduating because she was gonna get married, and but she's still around, I guess.
And I'm pretty sure even at the start of the first season, it was something like Lelouch was talking about when they were first driving along in the
about joining a corporation.
Yeah, but they were talking about like what they were gonna do after school. So it seems like they were supposed to be. Maybe it got all switched up. Anyway. Cool stuff. I think we'll just get on to the next set.
Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon to get ahead. And, yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
Check out the discussion if you haven't already.
Indeed. Check out the Season 1 discussion. Bye-bye.